Hello and welcome to the IC and Green Book webinar. My name is Minja Stoyanov and I'm the Internal Business Development Director at IC. Today we are diving into the dynamic world of e-commerce, where capturing attention and winning over potential customers can feel like searching for a needle in a haystack. But before we dive into all the complexities of e-commerce, let me briefly outline today's webinar agenda. In the first part, we'll lay the groundwork by addressing the challenges businesses face in achieving high conversion rates and providing a seamless shopping journey for their customers. We'll also discuss best practices and how overcoming those challenges can lead to unexpected solutions that drive success both online and offline. Next, I'll introduce two of my colleagues who have developed a four-pillar modular e-commerce research framework. This framework is designed to answer key questions that decision makers often have about smart investments in e-commerce. Mila Milosavljevic, Senior Digital Research Specialist, and Iva Tasovac, Senior Product Manager, will guide you through the methodology, showing how various consumer needs and pain points dictate different research approaches. In the third and final part of the webinar, I'll delve deeper into new opportunities for testing A+ content on product listing pages, PLP, and product detail pages, PDP, which our research has identified as critical touchpoints. Finally, we'll look ahead to the future of e-commerce and the growing importance of mobile devices, particularly the role of eye-tracking technology on mobile platforms. Let's begin with some eye-opening statistics. There are an estimated 12 to 24 million e-commerce sites worldwide, yet the average conversion rate hovers around a modest 2.5 to 3%. This means that out of every 1,000 visitors to your site, fewer than 50 will place an order. Even more concerning, half of those potential sales are lost because visitors struggle to find what they are looking for. Standing out in such a crowded market requires more than just compelling products. It demands a seamless user experience that minimizes friction at every touch point. This includes everything from fast page load times to intuitive navigation and mobile optimization. Even a minor delay or a confusing interface can lead to cart abandonment, making it essential for businesses to continually refine their online platforms. Also, over 70% of shoppers never look beyond the first page of the product list, so it is essential for your product to be there. To persuade consumers to choose your product over others, brands must offer clear and persuasive product descriptions, high-quality images, and trustworthy customer reviews. Additionally, navigating the complexities of pricing strategies, discounts, and promotions is key to boosting conversion rates. It is also important to note that, unlike performance platforms that merely identify pain points, thorough market research digs deeper to reveal the underlying reasons and offers actionable recommendations for optimization. There are many success stories that highlight the power of integrating e-commerce with other sales channels, whether online or offline. One such story involves Barella's Mulino Bianco brand on a major retailer's e-commerce platform. While the product was already beloved across Italy, its lower price point and limited fit within a full meal shopping list presented challenges. By analyzing product reviews and consumer feedback, Mulino Bianco uncovered a strong demand for branded gadgets among its customers. Seizing this insight, the company launched a series of gift packages for occasions like Christmas, Easter, and Valentine's Day that could at first only be bought online. This agile strategy not only boosted sales but also reinforced the brand's presence across multiple channels, from e-commerce and traditional retail outlets where consumers could collect stamps for discounts, to social media campaigns that enhance both brand image and special occasion activations, ATL advertising, and so on. As a result, the Mulino Bianco project came to be seen not just as an e-commerce initiative, but as a comprehensive marketing effort. This success led various brand teams to incorporate similar strategies into their annual plans, effectively aligning e-commerce activities with broader marketplace goals. But it all started with one question: how to optimize the product for e-commerce. However, achieving such success requires asking the right questions and using a robust research framework to find the answers. Now, let's turn to Mila and Eva to learn more about that.
When aiming to gain comprehensive knowledge of e-commerce shopper behavior, the first step is finding the right framework to grasp such a nonlinear journey. What is the research approach you would recommend and why?
Our digital framework has 4 modules, so the overall framework is organized in a sense to start with the more strategic models and to move towards the more tactical ones, with 3 out of 4 modules using behavioral methods. The first one is the category online shopper, that is answering clients' questions about online shopper profiles, their usage and habits. Second one, e-commerce category shopping experience, is a strategic type of study that deep dives into the online category. It assesses in detail the shopping environment, the website touchpoints that make it easier or harder for shoppers to browse and purchase the products on retailers' website. With the third module, we are moving from a category level to a more tactical product level. Hero Product Shopping Experience provides us with insights about the performance of the client's best-selling hero product in the e-commerce environment. Lastly, the online pack test is the most tactical one, evaluating the performance of different packs or hero images and MBDs, and helps the client to select the winning one, again in the e-commerce environment.
Let's flip the script for a second. If I were a client, when should I be employing a specific testing module?
So maybe to recap all this, but from the client's perspective, if the client doesn't know who their online category shopper is, what are his or her usage and habits, what are the most relevant purchase points along the shopper journey, then for such client, online category shopper is a go-to module. If the client has a lack of understanding how their category is browsed in general online on the key online partners, meaning retailers, whether the shopping of the category is easy and convenient or not, which search terms shoppers use, where to invest to improve the performance on the digital shelf, then the client should go with our e-commerce category shopping experience solution. Now, if the client has a deep understanding of how their category is browsed and purchased online, but the previous researchers they conducted have mapped some bottlenecks in their best-selling hero product performance, then such clients should opt for our hero product shopping experience, basically to learn how easily do shoppers find the exact SKU on retailers, does that product stand out on the PLP, what works for that product on the PDP, and overall how they can improve the performance of that hero product in the online environment. And lastly, the online pack test is a classical A/B testing that helps our client to see which pack designs work better in the online environment, whether pack changes are worth investing in, or if the further fine-tuning is needed. Also, will the new pack capture shoppers' attention? Will it be considered? How do shoppers overall evaluate pack designs? So in that case, we would suggest the client to rely on our online pack test module.
Now let's analyze everything module by module. What problems are solved by gaining a clearer picture of the category online shopper profile? What is the practical use of these insights?
Category online shopper is basically a classic usage and attitudes questionnaire. And by using an extensive questionnaire, we will be able to understand shoppers' demographics, missions, consumption occasions, and shopping habits. We will be also able to see what are the most frequent paths to the category online and to understand relevant channels shoppers use to collect information about the category. This module basically gives our clients a strong starting point on who their online shopper is and how to set the strategy further.
What essential insights does the e-commerce category shopping experience module provide?
The e-commerce category shopping experience module, which is our flagship product, helps our clients to gather deeper understanding of how their category is browsed on the e-commerce retailers. Is the shopping easy and convenient? Which search terms shopper use? And where to invest to improve the performance of their products on the digital shelf, which is usually product list page or product detail page.
How do behavioral and traditional methods complement each other in this module? What business needs does this module address?
So besides the short survey at the end, this module combines navigation, eye tracking, and interaction tracking. So it almost completely relies on our behavioral methods. Our tool allows us to track shopper behavior on live retailers' websites. Eye tracking and interaction tracking help us gather insights into what drives shoppers' attention and how they interact with different elements on the retailer website.
E-commerce category shopping experience is a module that the client should choose if they have a lack of understanding when it comes to the following questions. How do shoppers browse for the category on the retailer's websites? Is the shopping easy and convenient? What search terms do consumers use? What gets shopper attention? What elements on product list page and product detail page influence shoppers? How can client win on the digital shelf? And where to invest on the product list page and product detail page. By choosing e-commerce category shopping experience, our clients will be able to understand the dominant patterns of browsing for products on the retailer's websites, understand the general guidance for drawing shoppers' attention on the digital shelf, understand the attributes that influence products to be noticed and considered for purchase in the competitive environment on retailers' list, and understand what product detail page areas are indispensable in pursuing shoppers to complete the purchase. Also, we can learn how our client perform compared to their main competitors in the online environment.
What is the module that follows the e-commerce shopping experience and why?
With our Hero Product Shopping Experience module, we move from strategic solutions to more tactical ones. For example, our client may have mapped some bottlenecks in their best-selling hero product performance on the retailers. Or client just wants to gather insights on how their best-selling product performs on the digital shelf. In that case, we will opt for Hero Product Shopping Experience to learn how easily shoppers can find the hero SKU on the retailers, whether this product stands out on the product list or not, what works on the hero product detail page, and how the client can overall improve the performance of its best-selling product. This Hero Product module uses the same methods that we mentioned in the e-commerce category shopping experience. So we have navigation, eye tracking, interaction tracking, followed by a survey in the end. Shoppers will browse for the hero product on the live retailer's website, while eye tracking and interaction tracking will help us understand how visible this hero product is on the product list and what works or doesn't work both on the product list and on the product detail page.
Finally, Module 4, the online PEC test, seems like the most tactical one. Can it be used independently?
Sure, this module can be used completely independently. Finding a way to stand out in a highly competitive environment of a crowded digital shelf can be challenging. And that is why it is important to have a PEC that will stand out in the competitive context. With our online PEC test, that is a classic A/B testing, our clients are able to evaluate the performance of different PECs, hero images, and MBDs and find the winning one for the competitive online environment.
What problems do clients face when they reach out for testing online PECs, and how does this module help?
If the client has PECs, hero images, or MBDs they want to test in the online environment, our online PEC test can help them understand: are the PEC changes worth investing for or refining further? Is client's new PEC visible and easily findable? Will the client's new PEC capture buyer's attention and be purchased? This module includes both sets of KPIs as we aim to understand how the tested PEC performs in context, but also how the PEC performs in standalone mode and how different PEC elements perform across tested PECs.
Now that we explored the online hero product shopping experience and the online PEC product testing modules, we can turn to testing of interactive PLP and PDP A+ content. Today, e-commerce sites offer various options for showcasing your product content, from videos to carousels that can start with a video and continue with images. However, e-commerce platforms are busy places, crowded not only with competition, but also with additional content. Inspired by these challenges, we conducted an internal study on interactive stimuli within a replicated Amazon content management system. This setup allowed us to test not only interactive content, but also explore respondents' shopping behavior. All stimuli were tested via respondents' mobile devices, and later we'll delve deeper into the importance of mobile e-commerce. We utilized an A/B testing approach across two product categories, cereals and men's grooming products. In cereals category, we tested product presentation with and without hero images on PLPs. And on PDP, we tested the impact of video in the image carousel versus no video option. For men's grooming products, we compared the presence of an advertised product versus no advertised product on PLP. And then we did the same by testing A+ content versus no A+ content on the PDP. And here are some of the key findings. 82% of respondents stated they would purchase the product, but in reality, only 13% made spontaneous purchases from the product list or product detail page. This reinforces the value of IC's approach, which is grounded in behavioral methods. The Add to Cart button is essential. Advertised products without this button may deter some shoppers, resulting in fewer purchases. 14% more respondents bought the product on the PLP with no ad because it had an Add to Cart button. Conversely, only 3% saw the ad and then navigated to the PDP to purchase the product. For the PDP, an image carousel holds greater potential for non-CPG products. It keeps visitors engaged longer and encourages deeper scrolling. A carousel featuring a video presentation of the product can elevate the brand, making it appear more relatable, trustworthy, recommendable, credible, and innovative. However, the key information in the video must be conveyed within the first few seconds, as only 40% of a 25-second video is typically viewed. To fully maximize the power of A+ content, avoid using repetitive visuals already displayed in the carousel or elsewhere on the product page. When content is repeated, only 25% of the A+ content is noticed and then just 1% is found useful. Instead, tweak the content to be more helpful for potential buyers and position it prominently near the image, price, and Add to Cart button to capture shoppers' attention. If you are unsure how this applies to your products or platforms beyond Amazon, IC offers tailored testing solutions to help you gain the insights you need. One opportunity is to delve deeper into testing your mobile e-commerce content, such as images and stimuli on scrollable PLPs, by leveraging real mobile eye tracking. When I say real, I mean eye tracking that captures genuine eye movements recorded as precise eye gazes. This is distinct from AI-enabled eye tracking or proxy methods. Our mobile eye tracking accurately tracks eye movements, measuring following KPIs like visibility, the percentage of respondents who have seen the area of interest, and attention, the average time respondents spend on each area of interest. This approach is applicable to both static and video stimuli, including pack images, website screenshots, and video ads, whether horizontal, like TVCs, or vertical, like social media sponsored content. We strongly encourage you to be mobile ready in e-commerce for several reasons. Mobile commerce is on the rise, projected to grow from 56% of total e-commerce in 2018 to 62% by 2027. With consumers increasingly shopping on their phones and tablets, mobile convenience is becoming the norm. As e-commerce evolves, research on behavioral solutions must keep pace, offering agile and diverse recommendations tailored to the mobile experience. And with that, we wrap our today's conversation. Thank you to my guests, Mila, Eva, and thanks to all of you for tuning in. If there are any questions, feel free to put them in the chat and we will make sure to provide you with answers. Also, thanks and shout out to Green Book for hosting this conversation. I hope it brought you clarity, ideas, and confidence to take your next step regarding elevating your e-commerce ventures. If you are interested in these types of conversations and client-end perspectives, follow us on LinkedIn and subscribe to our newsletters. Until next time, stay curious and inspired.